Hey Bears, this is Darren, llet. My pronouns are he, him, and his, and I work in the university libraries. So I'd like to share some of my strategies to get through tough times. One thing is to take a break, and that means taking a break from work, getting up and moving around, doing something that I enjoy, watching a movie, but it also means giving myself a break in the sense of being understanding. I ask myself, how would you talk to a friend or to a student who was struggling? So I try to talk that way to myself, and that means being understanding, being kind, and being supportive. And then another thing I do is I reach out for help. And that can be just to a friend or to a family member, but it can also be like the counseling center on campus. I've gone a couple times to them when I was experiencing trouble in my work or in my relationships, and they've been really helpful.
Hello, my name is Grace. I use she, her pronouns. I am the prevention coordinator for the Center for Peer Education, and I will start by saying that self-compassion is tough. When I'm struggling, one of the things that I like to practice is just being present with my emotions, acknowledging what I'm feeling, and validating that it's okay, I'm human, it's okay to feel those things. One of the things that I would like to share with you in terms of practice is to share with someone that you trust, to get those words out of your body and those feelings and just say what it is that's on your mind, because it also helps to share with others, to know that you're not carrying those things alone.
Hey, my name is Aisha Gallion. I am an academic advisor for the School of Art and Design. I use she, her pronouns. I have a background as a musician and a writer, so that's my thing. But I do love art and design, so yeah. Let's see. How do I show myself kindness and compassion? That's really hard. That's really difficult. It's not easy to show oneself kindness and compassion, especially when you have been conditioned to think you don't deserve such, right? So for me, I have some couple steps that I've been over with my therapist quite a few times. I guess some mantras that do help me. So first, I tend to acknowledge how I feel and why I feel the way I do. It can be very simple emotions, but you have to tap into why you feel how you do, right? Second, I just let myself feel said emotions. That's the hard part too. At some point, it can be very inconvenient when you really want to feel your emotions, but you're on the job and you're right in front of a student, or you're right in front of someone that you have to work with. That can be a point of vulnerability sometimes if you feel comfortable doing so. But at some point, you have to let yourself feel whatever you do feel. Sometimes I'll take a nap. If you can't do anything else, just take a nap. Just relax. Don't think about anything. Just let it go for the moment. I'll talk to or repot or water my plants. That tends to help me. I like taking care of my plants. I think there's a plant therapy sort of deal going on, but I haven't read enough about it to claim that it's true. Yeah, just getting outside, getting some fresh air, listening to some music, anything like that. For me, I'll just share a couple of my mantras with you all. I'm capable of healing and forgiving myself. I welcome people into my life that have the best and most loving intentions for me. I let go of the need to be anyone or anything other than myself. And I allow people to walk out of my life who don't want to be here nor desire to reciprocate love. So those are just a couple of my mantras that I like to tap into when I deem it necessary. I should probably make a habit out of it, but habits are hard to create, and then they're also hard to break. But that's what I do when I am feeling down and I need some pick-me-up. What do y'all do?
Hey UNC community, my name's Hayley Blackburn and I work in student academic success. One thing that I love to do for self-care is revisiting my bullet journals. Every month I write down something that I accomplished that made me feel proud or sparked joy. Then when I'm having a bad week or I'm just in a weird headspace, I love to reread over the things that made me feel proud, confident, and good. It is a wonderful form of self-care that's always the pick-me-up I need.
Hi, my name is Erica, she, her, hers, and I work over at the UNC Counseling Center. When I'm struggling with self-kindness or self-compassion, I like to ask myself a few questions. So one is, would I say this to a friend? And what's that about that I'm saying it to myself, but I wouldn't say it to a friend? Another part that I think about is, I ask myself, how do I feel and what do I need? And can I give that to myself or ask for it without judgment? So those are just a few things that I kind of question when I notice myself being pretty self-critical.